Do you get the killing blow? No. But we sure will. Goodbye. Nice. Welcome back to more Archaelund. We are outside the city of Port Galeb. We're gonna head in finally after all this time. If the guards don't seem to care, we just waltz right in. Oh, guess I spoke too soon. Captain Arias, your ragged appearance seems to have aroused the suspicions of an armored officer. He raises a hand in which you may, and what may be either a salute or an order to stop. Greetings. Where do you come from, and what is your business in Port Galeb? You can tell the truth. Better not draw too much attention to yourself. We're just traveling adventurers, falling on hard times. We expect to find some honest work in the area. We are invading army. We are travelers from Varinar, but our ship, the Silver Star, was sunk by Corsair Galley. There were no other survivors. Let's just tell the truth. Man seems equally surprised and outraged. What? Those damn Corsairs usually just care about the loot. I must immediately fill in a report and send it to the fleet command in Narthus. Please have this small amount of gold as a way to recover yourself from the wreckage. Welcome to Port Galeb and to Varsilian lands. Nice. Got gold. 50 suns. Can you please point me to the house of Archaelund the sage? Certainly, just go straight ahead and turn to the right. Climbing the steep street towards the Baron's Manor. Very soon you'll notice a fork on your left, and at the end you'll see Archaelund's house on a platform. It's easy to spot because of the weird observation tower he built. Alright, here we go. We made it to town. Woo! Now it's time to investigate. Saint Herge, Queen of Mara, Pontifex, bringer of peace. Poison. We're going to some buildings. Shopkeeps. Trader Java. Ain't you the adventurers that survived the wreck? Yep. Gossip spreads fast around here. You must be in dire need to get equipped to survive Archaelund, am I correct? Well, you came to the right person. Let's see what you have for sale. Sorry, maybe later. Actually, we were looking for some way to make the coin. Do you happen to have a job? She narrows her eyes as she examines you. Maybe. I could use some help gathering highly valued delicacies. They're easy to find and I pay you well, but I need you to be discreet about this job. I don't want my competitors getting any clues. Interested? Tell me more. Deadly delicacies. She smiles and approaches you before speaking quietly. It's about Norax eggs. Normally, they're next to worthless, but they're highly valued by cooks in rich towns like Narthus. If you happen to have the right connections, wink, wink. You probably have fought Norax before. We have. So you know they're easy to handle. Bring me 3 Norax egg clusters and I'll pay 150 suns in total. And of course, I'll buy you any scales you can get from them. I know Norax dwell in sandy coasts, but what is the best place to find their eggs? You can find Norax all over the beaches of this peninsula, but they make their nests only in the ones facing the northern currents. That is directly east of town. Search around large rocks. Very well. If I find those eggs, I'll bring them to you. All right, let's see what you got for sale. Whatever. We bought them. Gotta be able to wear them. Yep, there we go. Can't just sell all. You gotta sell them one by one. A decent amount of that, to be honest. Just bought up a lot of stuff from her. Very nice trader. We bought a few more medicinal herb bags. We sold our sapphire. We made just about over 200 gold and bought some armors for Rugulas, our archer, and our mage healer, Gek. See what else we got here. Trading, exactly what I wanted to do. Gonna be out on the lookout for more stuff to sell. We eventually let's keep looking, exploring this town. Any other peeps that are interactable? You're interactable. Who are you? Elrion. The stout man has a dark complexion and piercing almond-shaped eyes that seem to shine in the faintest light, carrying a lute and wearing colorful assortment of flowing silks and embroidered vests. Greetings, my friends. It looks like you've been having quite the adventure, or perhaps the adventure has been having you? What, are you mocking us? Oh, no. All I'm saying is that you've been braving the perils of the road, and it looks like the road has been winning. Grin and accept. At least we don't have to rely on our wit and musical talents to make a living. We're still not at the bottom of the barrel, nor we look like one. Yeah, we've been through some harsh battles, to say the least. Who are you? With a sweeping bow and flourish of his hand, he speaks. I'm Elrion, wandering minstrel extraordinaire. I've traveled far and wide to bring the tales of adventure and wonder up to all who will hear them. Might I interest you in a song or two, or maybe it should be the other way around. Adventurers often stumbled upon ancient songs and tales. Those I would gladly listen. Sing a song about us to raise our spirits. 15 sons, why not? Listen well and let the music fill your soul. They may not wear the finest gear, nor they always have a silver spear, but they've got grit and they've got cheer, and they'll stand tall against any fear. From darkened caves to towering heights, they'll face any foe that dares to fight, and they'll come out victorious with all their might. These adventurers are truly a sight. Okay. Your minds and souls feel refreshed by Elrion's art. With a smile, you bow and continue your journey. All right. He just made an easy 15 gold. But I have a feeling we'll get that back easy. So, I don't feel too bad spending it. Captain Galeb, founder of the city. That's why it's called Port Galeb. Port's down that way, apparently. And we were literally up on that mountain not long ago. See what's up in here. So let's waltz right in. Lion. Talk to you as well. All right, what do you got? What do you have to say? Envoy Arctis. Before you stands a living legend, a Teldorian. For centuries, it was believed they disappeared altogether with the Empire. Now one of them towers over you, with a proud mane of golden fur and piercing amber eyes. He carries himself with a regal bearing, his armor and weaponry exquisitely crafted with intricate engravings, and speaks with a booming voice that echoes with authority and conviction. Greetings, I don't believe we have met, sirs. I am Arctis, special envoy of the Grandmaster Firan, and Knight of the Golden Legion at your service. It is an honor to meet you, sir. We are humble adventurers, recently arrived to Archaelund. You crossed an endless ocean in search of adventure and maybe to bring prosperity to your people and yourselves. Be proud and not humble then, he smiles, displaying his enormous fangs. Do you have any job for us? Not at the time, friends. I'm involved in a complex political matter, not suitable for adventurers. What is it about? my mission is not a secret, so I guess it can be shared with you. There have been no news from the Crusaders of Anther for months, and we believe it's essential to send an expedition to assist them. Unfortunately, most lords are offering me money or weapons, but no men or ships. They seem to be more concerned over the threats posed by their neighbors. Can you tell me more about the Crusade of Anther? The location of the ancient port city of Anther in the eastern shores of the Sea of Mare was known to us for a long time. Our explorers found the ruins of the vast imperial city were inhabited by a strange hierarchy of monstrous creatures, which we suspected could mean some powerful being was ruling over them. A year ago, we called upon all human lords for a crusade to expel all monsters from Anther and rebuild the city. The Golden Legion itself would lead the initial assault, and I am proud to say I was among the first to set foot in its ancient docks to battle a horde of Garlash. We were victorious, and after the initial expedition, more ships arrived, and we reinforced ourselves in some of the districts of the lower city. At that point, I was called back to Taldor, but I was always eager to hear about the fate of the crusade. New conquests were reported, relics and treasures found, when all of a sudden all the ships en route to Anther no longer returned. And wizards can't seem to find out anything either. There is some kind of magical distortion around the city that prevents any form of clairvoyance or teleportation. I hate to say this, but they may have just been defeated by the monsters. Arctic listened to you with a grave expression, his noble countenance clouded by concern, but he shakes his head. It's unlikely. The Crusaders may be less than 800 souls, but they are well fortified and count with mages and priests, as well as an elite company of the Golden Legion. I doubt the monsters could completely wipe them out before they would at least sail away with some civilian survivors. No, I believe they are somehow blockaded. If that's the case, they'll begin running out of supplies soon. Maybe we can go ourselves and check what's going on. Maybe we can convince the Baron to help you. We can go ourselves. Bows his head respectfully. I appreciate your offer, but this is a delicate matter. I must negotiate directly with the Baron. However, if my mission is fruitful and an expedition is arranged, it may be possible for adventurers to join in. In that case, I'll be more than happy to welcome you and hopefully fight alongside you to assist the colonists. Okay. Quite the issue he has. Where's the other guy? You. Baron Jodinar. The Baron of Port Galeb is a portly man with the air of haughty superiority. He glances dismissively at your party. I am busy, man. I'm a busy man, and I have no time for small talk with every adventurer who passes through my doors. Reputation of ally, 9+ required. We don't have enough. The Baron does not care. Therefore, I don't either. So that's the Baron's place. That's quite the little tale. Check down here. The port. If we can. Hello. Archaelund, the lore seeker, this is who we want to see. Even if this man bears no resemblance to Herazan, his absent-minded kindness immediately brings back a memory of the kidnapped lore master. Greetings, travelers. It's obvious you have gone through many dangers, so please welcome to my humble house. I am Archaelund, a loyal lore seeker and a librarian. Archaelund, Herazan mentioned your name during the trip on the Silver Star. We bring ill news. Tell him about the attack. His face sombers as your tale unfolds. Archaelund listens intently and quietly, deeply focused. When you are done, he looks saddened, but his voice is firm. Indeed, ill news, many lives lost, and a good man taken hostage. But we are forced to see beyond tragedy and tears. Since a mystery seems to veil our path and hide even greater dangers, it's plain to see this was no ordinary Corsair raid, and Herazan feared for his life. Did he confide in you anything else? Nope, he mentioned some terrible hidden danger, but nothing else. We remain in the dark then. I can't shed any more light into the matter. I received a letter from Herzan in which he announced his plans to visit me here in Archaelund. The tone of the letter was a little agitated, but after all, Herzan rarely left the great library, much less his town or the Isle of the Varinar. Now we can only guess his motives, as well as those of the Corsairs, which leaves us with the question, what are we going to do? Track down. That's easy. We track down the bastards that almost drowned us. We make them pay. The only clue we seem to have is the name of that Corsair ship, which fortunately you remember, the Bloody Crow. Corsairs are allied to the Mercians, and I bet that ship is now either founded in Palabar or sailing towards Tarkul. No word they could have changed ships or even teleported away with our friend. But the Bloody Crow may still provide clues to follow even then. A few days ago we were running and hiding from them. And now we're going to travel to a hostile faraway Mercian port and deal with the whole Corsair crew? We just get slaughtered. We gained 250 for completing that. I agree, friends. My advice is that you bide your time. Herzan may need your help, and our foes may eventually be on your track. But confronting them now might indeed prove fatal. Travel the land a bit, gain confidence, might, and wisdom. You should stay here in Port Galeb for a while until you feel ready. Then explore nearby lands. Eventually, you should try to find the Bloody Crow when you feel you're prepared. That day, it'll be your choice whether you confront the Corsairs openly or use another tactic. So we can adventure around for a while. That's good. But other than that, we'll be on our own. Maybe not alone. I might be past my traveling years, but I can still arrange other allies to our cause. I might have news about this in a few days. Thanks for all the advice. We may have more questions if you have a moment. I'm at your service, my friends. Let's see if our diplomacy works. Probably not. Besides the advice, can you help us? I mean, in a material way. Weapons, gold, magic, anything that improves our chances out there. I highly doubt we're gonna make this check. 34%. Oh, we did. Wow. Well, we got 2 potions of healing. I'm afraid all my family wealth was invested in the volumes of my library, which is, of course, at everyone's disposal. But maybe inspired by your urgency, he seems to remember something, rummaging through a deep drawer until he smiles. Ah, yes. It is still here. It's not much. You would put it to good use. Better used than I give it here, at least. We can use those health bottles. Did Harazan have any enemies? Can you train one of us? Can we have something here for you to examine. Let's search. What is it? Never mind, I have nothing remarkable. Can you train one of us? Indeed, I can train you to become a lore seeker given time. Fortunately, no one in your party seems to be ready for such training. I can also teach you some spells. None of these interest us. Exit. You got any work? Yes, I believe I might have a task. If you're willing to face more dangers. 3 wanderers, as we call it, aspiring lore seekers, hoped to gain knowledge about the Merrimack. Here in the peninsula, they are very common. And the young wanderers hope to find a nest, which they could map and study. That sounds dangerous for a few young scholars. I advised him against the idea. He convinced Noria and Girdian to accompany him. Ridiculous, if you ask me. All those tales about Merrimack taking human form are just hogwash. Okay. Prove yourself fine. Explore survivors. Explorers. I'd like to ask for your help. You have permission to search this library for clues. This is where they planned their trip. Let's hope you can find them safe and sound. Okay. And search this library. Unfortunately, our diplomacy isn't up too high, so we probably won't be successful. And we can't even go upstairs. That sucks. Look at all these quests we have now. Okay. That was a lot of reading. That was a lot of reading. What does the port have? Who are you? The guard. Guard raises his hand, gesturing for the party to stop. Turn back. This area's harbor is temporarily closed while we do an ongoing investigation. That way we can assist. Area's off limits. Can't do jack. Is that off limit too? Okay. Same thing. Who are you? Olador. Ahoy there. Landlubbers. I bet you're one of those that call themselves adventurers and end up gutted by the Geldern or eaten by beasts in some of the forgotten cave. You got us. We're exactly those guys. Why don't you want to hire us? Can't even afford a drink these days, but I can take you to some nice hidden thing. Good old bucko of mine was Captain Zorgio. Ever heard of Zorgio's Goodfellas? The Goodfellas. Sounds like a name for bandits. Nah, the Goodfellas were traders, just a little bit shady, savvy. Dealt and banned the goods. The crime plays, who would have said? Phase, but in the end, everyone gets his lot. The Watch ambushed the Goodfellas years ago, and none of them survived the fight. Tough luck, but what's that have to do with us? Here's the deal. Zorgio and the Goodfellas were caught, but their last smuggled shipment was never found. However, Zorgio told me about a place nearby. Handed some sketch pointing to the place. Might be worth checking. Pay me 50 suns for some medicine for my dry throat, and I'll tell you how to get there. I see. This is what you tell to every adventurer you meet in the docks. Nice story. I bet it's paid for a lot of whiskey over the years. It's the whole truth. May the sea queen pull me down if I lie, right where I stand. I don't feel like giving over 50 right now. You'll change your mind. I know you adventurers can't give up on profit, can you? Captain Tiebreaker. The sea captain's gaze shifts from the bustling harbor to the approaching adventurers. A faint smile. Well, what do we have here? Seeking adventure on the high seas? I'm Arik Tiebreaker. Well, that entirely depends on your destination. I can take you to the northeast in just one day for a total of 100 suns. We don't cover any other routes currently. What about other ports like Patabel or the towns in the northern march? The risk of Corsairs is too high at this moment. Ships go missing every month. Nah, stick with the good old route to north. It's always in sight of Royal Navy ships, at least for now. Okay, we can use him to take us to north this whenever. No need to right now. They got some willpower back. Delahar. The laborer woman nods distractingly as she keeps checking packages. Okay. Nothing. I don't like that. Peeps just in the side corner. Doesn't sound safe. Yep. Ing the Tickler. An assortment of ruffians block your way through the docks. Their apparent leader, a goblin with a sharp glint in their eye. Strutting with your shiny toys into Ing's playground, eh? Got a hankering for a swim with the fishes, I reckon. We're not here to challenge you, just passing through. Ing's frown shifting to a sly, mocking grin. Chatting away, are we? Cute. But here, gold speaks louder than words. Fork over 100 suns to prove your respect, or don't and regret for the rest of your short lives. We'll keep our goal. Thanks. A 7th house wrapped down. Well, seems the game's afoot, lads. Time to dance with our new friends. Make it a show to remember. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a fight. Ooh, and these have bows too. Now the fights are gonna get more. Gonna get in trouble. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Whoa, it's everybody over here. We gotta fight. What the heck? I don't like our chances with this, but oh, she did. He did. Oh, we lost this battle. No way Gek's gonna beat these two. Ain't no way. Yep. It seems to be winnable. We're gonna back off that fight for now. I tried it again. Same result. Our best characters keep falling, so we gotta get a little better first. You bring anything shiny? What's up here? Drah. Blessed be you in the name of the gods. May the elven guide your steps. You, Sister Selende. Welcome to the Pantheon Shrine, pilgrims. We're in need of healing, sister. May 50 sons. No. It'll heal all missing HP and remove any wounds, poison, disease, or blindness. Maybe another time. Magical training? I'm sorry, but I cannot grant such a request to strangers. We need 3+ to get that. We're not pilgrims, we're adventurers. Maybe we can perform a task? We're all pilgrims in the eyes of the Pantheon, for we are all on a journey and we all seek answers. Don't know us well enough. We need more rep, huh? How'd you get here so fast? Okay. But that's where we can get heals if needed. Need a place to rest. What's going on here? Thing. Can't even get any looting and stuff done. Muriel. The old woman's stall is filled with old brokered and junk amulets and ruined parchments. My name is Myrel, the antiquarian. Why would anyone be interested in buying this old junk? No offense. We take pride in our heritage. Okay, she'll take antiques pretty much if we find any. What do you have? Find another torch. Quarterstaff. Maybe this is where we entered the city. Envoy Vespera. You already heard that the Teldorian were still living in Archaelund. Okay. Not inclined to help us. We didn't talk to this guy. The weaponsmith, Torve. The town smith is displaying a modest selection of weapons and armor, none of them remarkable. The man smiles at you. Oh, you are the adventurers that survived the shipwreck. I was hoping you'd come to my stall to equip yourselves. Your style is very mundane, Smith. After all the tales about mythic Archaelund, I expect to see magical weapons and armor everywhere. Aye, the tales of the Archaelund and the riches of the old empire. Well, forget about all that. Plundering imperial ruins is a risky business. What you got? Expensive stuff. Blunt is where it's at. What is this? Iron Mall. And that mall is best. Alright, let's stop looking at the blacksmith stuff. Didn't really have much we can afford or want right now. We can go in here. This is new. Completely overlooked this place. A place we can rest. This is an inn. I knew that this place had to have an inn. Proven right. Right. Let's rest up while we're at it. No, actually, no. Let's see what he has on him. Greetings, travelers. I'm Berald. Welcome to the Maiden's Dream. What's the word on the street? There has been several burglaries in Port Galeb. No matter how high the windows, the watch has been unable to find the thief. And there's some talk in town among the pilgrims and beggars about a noble thief that steals from rich, noble women and then assists the poor. Nonsense, if you ask me, and bad for business. What kind of items were stolen? So far, it's just been gems, pearls, and small jewelry. Yesterday, a valuable jade brooch was stolen from the Baroness herself. There's a reward of 200 gold suns for anyone that recovers it. Not enough, if you ask me. We're on the case. Any other word? The maiden was vandalized. The statue of the maiden and the glass orb she was holding in her hands is gone. Captain Aurelius at the gate can tell you more. Maybe we have that orb on us. We are tired and hungry, sir. Let's rest. Rent a room. Alright, we have full willpower now. Maybe we can beat those scoundrels. Who are you? Captain Garen. Ah, there he is. The good old captain beams at you. By the whiskers of the sea queen, ain't it my fellow castaways? Greetings, Captain. Would you like to join us once more? He lets out a hearty laugh and shake of his head. It was a grand jaunt playing the brave explorer, but I can't be casting off for every siren call. I'm still scrapping together some coins every day at the docks to again become master and commander of my own deck. Not just playing at the captain title. Can't afford it, friends. Not a siren's call. It's a serious treasure hunter. You'll be rich soon if you become an adventurer. Let's see. Cressis's beer. For a purse of 100 golden suns in advance, I'll come aboard with you, land rats. Surely, if you're swimming in riches, it ain't too much to ask. We'll think about it. We don't have the gold right now that I want to give away at the moment. Which is right there. Overlooked because most of the buildings we can't go into. So obviously we weren't paying too much attention. I think we should be able to beat these guys down here now. Let's give that a go again. It's looking like we might actually do it this time. Cause we got him down within 3 HP. And I'm just gonna try to get him out right now, to be honest with you. And of course we missed. They missed too. Gonna get about here. Heal up you. And we're out of willpower. We're gonna take you down, even though it's gonna be a waste. Nice. We improved our reputation. Dude is dead. Now we need to get you. He down as well. It's looking good. Our favor. We just gotta get these archers. Nice. Let's bend. Nice crit. He missed. He missed. Very good. We We can heal up more if we need to. We kind of do with you, so let's move up here. Then we can hopefully... Nice. Killing blow. This way, make our way to these silly archers. Getting closer. They're gonna meet their untimely end soon. I think we have this one. Nice. Now 4-on-1. The tide has turned. It's all up to you. Most. Nice. He keeps aiming for our healer. I don't know why. Can you get the killing blow? No. But we sure will. Goodbye. Nice. We beat him. Got 28 suns, a key, dagger, steel dagger, iron sword, better one, and a leather helmet. Take it all. Woo, we did it. We defeated the bandits. What's that up there? I guess they're highlighted for a reason. Go in here. Get our spoils. Who else could use a helmet? Guess you could. Go. We get a penalty. What about this sword? Take that one away. No. Who would you benefit from? You? No. We give it to you. Why not? Equip that sword. Even though you're not a fighter. Rusty one. Throw it down there. We got a dagger that Lelia can use. Iron dagger. What about this steel dagger? Crit chance +4. Strong weapon. I want this. 12 crit chance with this one and 2 out of 5 damage. Pretty good. I don't know why you're holding an iron hammer. Let's see why these peeps are glowing. Probably because we can healed. I don't know. We have more reputation now. What's going on here? Why are you all walking around with boxes and stuff? Maybe there's no reason. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. Hey, we're adventurers, not vagabonds. Item went missing, and our questioning didn't bring any fruit. Maybe unknown travelers like yourself keeping their ears open could be more successful. What happened? Empty hands. Probably know. First town founded in Archaelund. The proud tone makes you fear a local history lesson, but fortunately he goes straight to the point. An orb. suspects. There was a Geldrin named Yashpal wandering the town that night. We met this person. We arrested him in the morning, but didn't have the orb on him. We searched the whole Geldrin quarter, but we found nothing, so I let him go. So you think the Yashpal took the orb because of their religion? I don't know. He denies having taken it. They can't lie. So not all of them are friendly. Okay. Were there any clues left? The maiden's hands were empty, and that's all. She wasn't damaged. Why would anyone steal it? It's very valuable for us citizens, but gold-wise, I doubt it. It's a plain glass sphere. Your collectionist would buy it. Could it be magical? Not that I know of. Never sensed any magic, the Lord Master. How am I supposed to help with this? Well, just poke around and keep your ears open. Someone in this town must know something. I'll be glad to offer you a reward of 120 suns if the mystery is solved. I know it's not much, but I may throw in some extra if the orb is intact when recovered. Understood. Alright, we got a quest here. The mystery orb. You haven't know anything about missing orb? Nope, I don't know anything about that. It's a pity. Now this goes missing for a few days, and they say a ship is missing. The storms are getting worse. Everything is going down the drain. Yep. We're investigating the disappearance of the Maiden's Orb. It said Geldrin are interested in Imperial relics, so maybe you know something? The expression of the Geldrin is impregnable when he replies. This does not concern the Geldrin. We don't interfere in matters between humans. That definitely sounds like you know something. What do you hide? Geldrin do not hide anything. I already told you, this is a matter between humans. And to this I will add that who wishes to learn must ask the wise, not a poor woodworker like me. He smiles briefly before resuming his work. It'd be better. So we're investigating the missing orb. Do you know anything about that? Puzzling event. Could it be magical? Maybe one of your books could have information about it. There's nothing about it in the tomes. What book was it? Janos narrows his eyes. Imperial Sphera by Janad of White Tower. Let me fetch it for you. Searches the shelves. I can't find it, but it should still be somewhere in my library. Have to find this book. So apparently there's a book here, but we can't find it. If it exists. I guess if we had the lore skill up, we could probably find the book. But we don't have that. Who else will talk to us here? Somebody here has to know something.